This is the CMT Trade Fair in Stuttgart. We have here the stand of Rhymor van concept. Rhymor best known for the parts it offers. Everybody who is a camper should have either a Rhymor catalogue or indeed one of their competitors, but they should have one of them. They also, Rhymor is I think the only of these catalogues which actually does vehicles as well though. This thing here, Caddy Camp, 45,680. This is probably the cheapest just about vehicle in the entire show. Based on the VW Caddy Maxi Trendline. Or actually, come to think, I think there's a couple of vans that cost less than 40,000. So, you know, basically it's a car, sorry, with a bit of camping stuff up there. You know, it might get you going in camp, so you can make a sort of a bed here. I think it's going to be a bit squashed there in the back, but hey, you can park this absolutely anywhere. Down there, if it were mine, there'd be a toilet of sorts. Up there, you've got a sink, and okay, it's not super luxury, but for 42,000 and the footprint of a car, what can you expect? I'm trying to shout over the racket, and as the racket dies down, due to the voice modulation that I have built in, then I'll speak a little less noisily. Right, so this thing here, 60,000 euros, Rhymor van concept, 40 years of Rhymor. Rhymor was founded in 1979. Actually, I know the boss of Rhymor, so I can only presume it was his father. I think he's slightly older than I am. I suppose then again I could have founded a business in 1979. In fact, the first thing I did, I had a business even before then. I used to be into philately. I'd buy stamps from old people and big boxes and things like this, you know, and then I'd resell them. Anyway, good. Sport camper here. Yeah, before anybody says, why am I filming when there's the Hoovers are out, I suggest that they look at the conditions when the Hoovers aren't out, which you can see. 50,000 euros for this thing here. So what's this got? You've got your camping stuff in there. This will make a bed. You've got up there the tent in the roof, which really does add a lot to the price. Little domestic fridge. Okay, I was living in a VW, although mine had a high roof, which was a bit simpler. The best thing they've got, in my opinion, is this one here. Because what this can offer is, okay, like all of them, they are basically cars, but you get the gas in there. But up here, I have to come in. It's also a bit quieter indoors. Get this door out. I'm sorry. I would do if it worked. There you go. This comes out. It should come out anyway. Well, the toilet's down there. There you go. There's the toilet. And this door should move out. It does move out. Okay, there's not, I mean, it'd be a bit of a squash. I'm pretty thin. I'm quite proud of my weight. But all the same, right, so you've got that in there. You can have, you can use the toilet, and you can have a wash as well. So you've got the water at the other side. Admittedly, the water's going to go in the bowl. It's not as convenient as using, having a shower, but it's possible. So, I mean, when you're in a car, how many cars can you wash yourself in? There you go. So you stick your sort of wet a flannel or something and then wash yourself. You've also got this extremely large top for preparing food, and you know, that is not something you get in many motorhomes. There you go, there's the fridge, tiny fridge. Right, so we're coming up here to the front. Okay, the table's a bit on the small side, but you're in a car, so you may as well just eat off your lap or something. And right, let's got your electrics up there, a bit of light. Let's get some of the details on the cost, because I can't remember. Oh yeah, 74,390. That is, you might want to wait for that. It's 20 years old. Might bring the price down a bit. Right, Rhymor van concept here. This thing here, it still needs to be built. I say it still needs to be built. It doesn't need to be built. You might be happy with it in this condition, but you could actually add some features to it, such as a kitchen or something like that, or you could take a portable thing, or I mean, I used to travel in my Mercedes all the time, and I had to make do with absolutely everything. I mean, what a difference it is now. I can get into the van, and I can go all the facilities and have a wash. It's not just for the weekend, it's for life. Okay, 58,390. Carrara VW, and the cost of this is 78,000 euros. But look, it looks quite nice inside. You've got these lovely colours, the lighting, you've got the rather extremely elegant finish to it, same finish as Westfalia uses in some of their vans, probably the same supplier. Sleep in the bed, and there you go, tent in the roof again. Automatic gearbox. Let's have a look at some of the features here. Right, well, I won't unpack it, but there's an isotherm fridge which will come out, and to the other side we've got the sink, and we've got the gas rings. Down below there will be a toilet. And this one, well, there would be a toilet if they put one in, but that's the place you'd probably put the toilet in. You know, so what the application is for people who have very little space at home, might want the vehicle mainly as a car, but also you can use it, okay, names like Weekender, as we just saw, that makes sense. You know, bit of extra stuff. You know, if I were going to a trade fair, I don't think this would really be. It depends what the trade fair was about. But if I was, you know, something like this, it wouldn't be so bad. But if you're going to a trade fair, you got to dress up a little bit, you know, put a suit on and all the rest of it. It would be a little bit uncomfortable, I think. So this here, 40,000. 2 seats, no real camping stuff in there. I mean, it's priced accordingly. The bed at the back, this will drop down, so you're sleeping on a proper bed and a proper mattress, and somebody's put music on, so I'm going to have to close here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another film. Oh no, the music's gone again, so I'll continue. 70,000 trio style. But anyway, I've walked all the way around the stand. Here, I'll show you some of the other vehicles. So we've got this one here, this camp line, built to order, specific use for a specific client. It's got a Fiat Ducato with a rear lounge. It's a gas-free vehicle. It's got an electric ring up there, obviously 3 kilowatt inverter with 200 ampere hours of lithium and it's got a great sink. See the film I did of that. Here is a Megamobile from Slovenia, Octobus from Germany. I have just posted actually last night. This thing here was on my website. It's a mega reactive Mercedes Sprinter camper van. What it's got in particular, which is of interest, is this bed, which gives a huge amount of space at the back. Absolutely suitable for carrying things such as motorbikes and the like. Walk around a bit here. This is Globe Traveller from Poland, and Balkamp from Poland. Easy Camper, somewhat similar, if you like, to the vans we just saw from Rhymor, perhaps slightly more equipped. The big name in camper vans, I think, for a very long time is Westfalia. It's now part of Rapido, although it's maintained, and I suggest it continues to maintain its brand identity and independence, shall we say, in people's minds from Rapido. It's somewhat luxurious. It's got a price to match. It's also innovative. We'll take, for example, this thing here, the Sven Hedin. It's got this bit here, this pop out at the back, but of the for people who are a bit longer, for MAN, it's a vehicle in which the sides do slope in quite a lot. Although it might be so obvious. Of course, there's sort of slight distortion on the wide-angle lens. This thing here brought out for 2020. If you want one in 2020, you're not going to get one. It's going to take. They won't be now available until 2021, but you can order them at events such as this. That there is Rhymor, where this van here called the Red Addict, which has been brought out for this year. In fact, this is the first time it's ever been shown. January 2020. We've got vehicles here from Knaus coming down. Got Weinsberg, which I believe is the